It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll get that one complete to Rice. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. The ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The outside catch made by Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hooker. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
To throw, Hooker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Drew Tranquill.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Josh Haskell in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Brian Grant in on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really at the top.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field. And The defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll look to throw. And the ball's out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's 10-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afonso Melifonwu. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up
passes.
with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he's going to be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This one completes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's in. Sione Vaki. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy.
Xavier Worthy. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 4. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you get a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19.
To throw is Mahomes. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the wall.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you come into the house and give me.
They go play action with Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10 at the 36.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Lions calls their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Haskell working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hooker. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running. Chris Jones into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
All right, so the first 2, they go clearly to the defense. You get a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return plays up.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Makes it
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right, it's the same ground. They connect again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hooker. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. To throw, Hooker. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Oh, that is was terrific.
The
Out
Chiefs
of
take over
bounds,
first and
inside
10
the 5-yard line.
at their own 4-yard line.
Mahomes now back near, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety.
That's so stupid.
So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of
Fucking
his hand. In this case,
stupid.
he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Hooker to throw. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. Forced out wide, and he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes the start of the slide. Only a gain of about a yard.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hooker. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Crazy. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give here to Pacheco. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. That'll be taken in by Kelsey, the tight end. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Throwing is Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Put down KC. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Hooker going to work from the pistol. This one caught by Patrick. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Handoff here, up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked.
From his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now, Hooker. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Throwing now from the gun. And no chance to turn, and he goes. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. They're going to run out of the gun with Gill. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Lions will set up for the
He'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The bootleg. It's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Mahomes. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Mahomes. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return is Jones. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, up past the 15-yard line.
their own 19-yard line.
Hooker. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face second down and 7. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to grab a late lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And this one is going to remain a tie game.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down. Hooker to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.